Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week ahead has in store for you, my dear Virgos. And this week, you get... Oh, that feels good. The World card as your actions and interactions with the world at large. So this is it. This is a beautiful card for you guys, especially in your actions, because this is the week where you are finally ready and able, ready and willing to stop playing small. This is where you are going for it. The World card always represents mastery, right? It represents where you take that step onto or into the next level or the next phase of who you are, where you're going, what it is that you want to be about from here on in. Your World card is also about where you gain the title of master in some way, shape or form. The fact that this is in your actions and on your path, this is about you going for it. This could be you going for the promotion. It could be for some of you going back to school to get your master's degree, is it? Or a doctorate, something of that nature. I mean, whenever you see the World card, it is very much more sort of your it will be a bigger sort of thing. So like whatever's above, like a post-grad certificate, it will be something like a PhD, something like a master's. It's very often, it's over a degree, you know, it's like what comes after that for your sector or your work or whatever. But this is about you, not that you played small before, but this is the week where you really decide to go for it. This is the week where you're saying to yourself, you know what? I want bigger, I want more. And it's not necessarily about consumerism. It's more a case of, you know what, I want to be more. And not for anybody else, not by anybody else's standards. This is about you. This is about you saying, you know what, I want to finally fulfill whatever potential I believe I have. And this is about me being ready to go to that next level. It's about me really ready to step onto a brand new plateau. I love the World card. It's, you know, along with a few others, it's one of my favorites because this is where you come full circle on something, and it always suggests that you've already done the work, that you're ready to move into that next level. So very well could spell a promotion or something of that nature. Wow. For your communications with the world at large, you've got the 9 of Cups. This is about total and utter wish fulfillment. This could be the week where you get the promotion. This could be the week where somebody comes to you and says, look, you know what, this is coming up and we really want it to be you. But in order of keeping it fair, we have to sort of open it up to everybody. This could be a week where you find out that you kind of are getting some sort of special or preferential treatment. It could very well be that, you know, when your conversations come up and your communications come up, this could be about somebody offering you or delivering to you something that you've really worked very hard on, or something that you're really ready for. This is about you in some way, shape or form, Virgo, ready to graduate. It's about you it's about you going to the next level that's truly going to feel like fulfillment and completion for you personally. I love the 9 of Cups. It's always one of those cards that when I see it, I'm like, yeah, this is, you know, you really can't ask for much more than whatever your wish is being fulfilled, right? Your money and materials, you have the Justice card. So finances look good this week, but it does look like you are crossing the T's and dotting the I's. The Justice card is very often the paperwork, the contracts, things that you have to sign, legal documentation, things that are going to seal the deal, so to speak. Now, as I'm filming this, or rather for the week that I'm filming this for, Mercury is in shadow. It will go fully retrograde on the 16th of February, I want to say. I actually thought it was the 9th, but it's not. It's the 15th or the 16th. With that said, If you would like to get your retrograde survival kit, it's currently £10 off. You can do so in the link in the description box below. But your Justice card says that this week you're signing on the dotted line. For some of you, this is about a new home. This is where you're signing the paperwork to say, yes, you know what, we're moving. We're definitely going ahead for this thing. For some of you, it is about that promotion. For some of you, it is about that new job. Money is going up this week, or at least the potential for money is there to go up is there. And the reason that's happening is because of whatever paperwork or documentation you're signing. This is about you going to that next level or that next place to be. And this is where you're committing to it and really making it official, so to speak. Your love and relations, you have the Judgment card, right? So interesting. For those of you that are single, and ain't it always the fecking way? It's kind of like, you know, sometimes when something amazing's about to happen for you, that little hand from the past comes up to stir some shit up. They do that whole tumbleweed shit where they blow through your life, destroy everything that you're currently working on, and then they leave again. Well, not today, Satan, not to fucking day, all right? This Judgment card is basically saying, especially for those of you that are single and possibly even for those of you that are partnered, things are about to go massively very well for you. And this hand of the past, it doesn't serve you any good whatsoever. I'm not saying this person is necessarily out to harm you, but it's just like that. You know, sometimes when we're about to make really big steps forward or big steps upward, it's like somebody, it's almost like they know energetically. So they turn up and they're like, okay, so what can I ruin for you now? This is the point where you have to kind of put your foot down and say, you know what, if I'm going to step onto and into this new energy way of being or, you know, form of life, I'm going to have to effectively leave something behind. My advice to you, whoever or whatever this is, leave that behind, right? If you've got to give something in order to get to that next stage, give this thing or this person that's consistently bringing you down or holding you back in some way, shape or form, let them go. Right? If there's a price that needs to be made and this person does, and it really is, you know, I've had a few people like this show up over certainly the last sort of 12 weeks. And they really are tumbleweed people, you know, it's like, you know, like that saying, fair weather friends and stuff. For a lot of you, I feel like this might be an ex or somebody that, you know, you've kind of flirted around with, and maybe you've even gone there a couple of times, but you just know that they're not really very good for you. And, you know, they show up, they're all about the good time, but they leave a lot of destruction in their wake. Whoever this person is, if you've got a price to pay for reaching this next level, forfeit that connection. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm never about saying to people, yeah, throw somebody under the bus to get your dreams. No, I don't buy into that. But if the connection itself comes up this week, let that go. Let that be the price that you pay for reaching this new aspiration, because it looks like so many of your dreams and goals are about to start really taking form and shape this week, which is lovely. All right. For those of you that are partnered, your Judgment card is kind of a different energy in that respect, because it does represent something that comes up for completion. Now, because you've got the Nine of Cups there, I do wonder if this is about the healing of a rift in your relationship, where things finally get better. This is almost like something is, because the feeling I get from this is almost like you're saying, you know what, we've had a rocky patch, and this is about you being at that point where you're ready to move past it now, but together, collectively, right? Which is a good energy, which is a great energy. So your key to the week, you've got the Chariot card. Just a quick notice, if you want to get your seat on the Mindset Magic course, it starts on the 1st of March, and also I mentioned the retrograde survival kit. So with that said, your key to the week is the Chariot card. Your victory and success is imminent. It is upon you. This is where it all starts to really fall into place. This is where things really start to move and accelerate for you. You just need to hold on and be along for the ride. The thing about this card, though, is it's all about forward progression, and whatever or whoever this serves to be, this week, my dear Virgos, you need to let it go, right? I don't know what or who this represents for you, but if you've got to forfeit something to go to this next level, forfeit that connection that you know is no good for you. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.